Guys, so today, right, I took a progress picture that I hadn't taken in a while. And what's deep is that, guys, I'm getting closer. I'm getting closer to the vision board. So what I've realised then is that means that I need to dial it in even further to reach that next level. So I'm going to talk you through my next grocery list. I'm going to talk you through how I'm going to be eating. And we are going to reach that dream physique, whether we like it or not, full stop. One thing that I've been prioritizing is a lot of beans, a lot of chicken, a lot of protein, a lot of beef. And that's really helped me, maintain and build muscle, because obviously the more protein you intake, the better your recovery process is, and the better you recover from all your muscle building, wow, the more muscle you build, and the greater you look. So on my list here, you can see cannellini beans, we can see butter beans, we can see peanut butter, we can see feta cheese. That's quite high in protein, but it's also tasty. But the point is that I'll be focusing and prioritizing protein first in every single meal. I've also been doing this thing where I only use olive oil. It's serving me very well. I looked into seed oils, this, that, and the third. And I don't know the full story, but I know enough that I'm not interested and that I only want olive oil or 100% like proper butter. So I'm not going to avoid fats. I'm not going to avoid nuts. I'm not going to avoid high calorie foods like olive oils, because they're just as important for your nutrition and for your health as anything else. But equally, I'm only going to go for the best. I'm only going to go for olive oil instead of sunflower oil. I'm only going to go for whole walnuts instead of salted and processed peanuts that are covered in sugar. Do you get what I mean? I've also been enjoying life a little bit, so I've been eating chocolate. And ideally, I would only be eating dark chocolate, but I'm not that disciplined. Like, dark chocolate isn't tasty for me, so I go for milk or white, and I limit it to maybe like a line of chocolate a day. Sound like a crack addict. But no, just like 4 squares usually. And I'll have that with my nuts and my bananas, and that will just keep me going for the whole day. It's so good. There's a lot of yogurt, but to be honest, I've been getting a yogurt ick. I want to make, right, so instead of getting processed and like pre-made yogurt pots that are low in fat, they're fine, they're still high in protein, they're good, but I want to make like yogurt pots of my own. So I want to buy strawberries and make a jam with no added sugar, just the strawberries and maybe a little bit of honey, a little bit of salt to bring out the flavors, and then like the best yogurt that I can get. That would bring my yogurt to the next level, because I'd get the flavor that I get from the pre-made pots, but it's less processed, it's more whole foods, and it's probably going to be more delicious because the flavors are there and there's no added sugar. What else? Prioritizing, to be honest with you, I still eat my grains, still eat my pasta, still eat my rice, can't live without. It's very difficult for me, but my goal is to get full on whole foods and then just have the rest with like carbs and things to feel satisfied. Like, I don't rely on carbonara to satisfy me. What I'll do is I'll have something more nutritious, something more whole foods, and then have the carbonara if I'm craving it to satisfy me. But I'm not eliminating anything. I'm just trying to focusing on whole foods instead of trying to eliminate anything. So that's what will keep me going. Couscous, I've been loving that. I've been loving really plain food. So I love just like beef. I love like legumes sauteed in onions. I love like beef broth. Like, I just want to, honestly, I just want, to be honest with you, to eat like a vegetarian carnivore. So like lots of steamed veggies, lots of fruit, lots of nuts, and then lots and lots and lots of beef. and chicken and good meats that aren't processed. I love mint, I love basil, I love seasoning with that. But that's my eating. Like, I'm not getting rid of anything, I'm not restricting anything, but I'm just trying to focus on adding in the good. And to be honest with you, it's been working. Like, the weight is coming in. Happy with that. But there's still plenty of more progress to make, and my diet is still something that I am constantly trying to improve and change and learn every single day, because frig, it's quite the task. And it's still, I think it will always be my Achilles heel. I think it will always be the thing that is hardest for me to master when it comes to health and fitness, because I'm just naturally a glutton. Like, I'm an athlete, but I have an appetite, and it's an appetite for maybe not the best, but it is, because I do like healthy food. But anyways, I'm just trying to focus on adding in the good, and maybe focusing less on the processed, and there's no such thing as bad food, but focusing less on all the things that I wouldn't consider good, because we all know what's good versus what's not. I'm just trying to focus on the good. But yeah, let's get skinny. Goodbye. See you next week.